Well, my name is Bruce Neal Kakakaway. I go by Neil or I go by Bruce or Mr. Kakakaway. Soon to be Reverend Kakakaway with the United Church of Canada. And I'm training right now at the Sandy-Saulteaux Spiritual Center, formerly called Dr. Jesse Saulteaux Center. Resource Center, yeah. That's it.
And tell us about what's this event happening right now, and what's your role in it?
I think during our last class, I think back in April, you were talking about having a men's retreat, and I wasn't sure at the time what actually you meant by a retreat, and at the time I really wanted to come and help out and to gain experience, not only with my background of the things that I've dealt with, like alcoholism and with working with children in government agencies and chief and councils and social workers, police officers. I was a conservation officer one time, so got close as I got to being actually any kind of authority. But I've been doing kind of work with people for a long time. So when you said they were going to have a retreat for men, and at the time I think you said 10. So, but I didn't really ask. I did ask myself, what kind of men are these? Are these men that are, just getting off the street? Are these men that are working men? Are these men that are getting out of jail? Are these men having problems with their spouses? Are these men that are having problems with their children? Are these men that are having problems with the law? Are these men that have been in jail? Are these men that are on probation or parole or just getting out of jail? Blah, blah, blah. And I found that I had to come and actually experience and slowly get to know the boys and the men that were here, and I found out a lot of that is what it came to that I understood. So I had to kind of interact with the people and the men in this retreat to actually know what I was up against and what I was doing, because I didn't know at the beginning what I was up against.
Right. So these are all fathers who have kids in care of CFS,
yeah,
and are working to get their kids back.
Yeah, yeah.
But I think some of those other categories would apply, like guys that have done some time in jail, guys that have struggled with addictions. That's for sure part of people's stories here.
Yeah.
You said, I think on the first day here, you said, this day has been life-changing for me. Can you just tell me what was it about coming here and participating that first day of the retreat that felt life-changing for you?
That thing was life-changing to me when you got a better memory than I did. But anyway, if I was to put that in words, I'd say life-changing is being able to being able to actually put my skills to work. All the time, things that I've experienced, and all the things that I've learned through, not only through the center, but my own life skills and my own being within my family, and all my teachers, what they've taught us, and all the books that I've read, and all the other training stuff that I took. But when I say life changing, is actually putting that, if you want to call it practicality, I want to say actually put that all that in practice. To actually use it. So that's what I meant by life changing. I mean, I've worked with people before, but more on a personal base, not in a group where people come from different backgrounds and situations, where I had to kind of use my skills and learn new skills, I guess, if you want to call it that. That's what I meant about life changing.
What have been some of the activities, just for people who haven't been part of this, like what have been some of the things that we've done together as men? Just give a kind of a list.
Do you want a light light view of it, or do you want
Yeah,
a
just
heavy,
an
heavy?
well, I don't know. Well, I don't know what you mean by that, but an overview of like the kinds of things that we've done together.
Well, right now we're splitting wood right now, and I think a lot of the boys wanted to go swimming, but I think the Sunya Sugima said no, we gotta go finish. We gotta go finish splitting that wood. So they said, well, yeah, okay, let's go. And I said, no, it's okay, let's go do it. And you can go swimming and stuff like that. But it kind of puts me into a part where when I was with conservation, we used to have to get those young offenders to split wood and cut the grass. But we had to tell them all the time. Tell them, no, boys, we're gonna have to go and cut a cord of wood today. We have to do this. We have to do that. It's kind of in a context where, as you look around, I mean, you can't see it in the camera right now, but they're all working together, and they're interacting with each other. Even when they're not talking, it's kind of like being with your dad, you know?
Mm.
I mean, not with your dad, but in general with your dad, doing things with your dad, and doing things with your brother, and not really talking about all your pains and stuff, but being able to bring out your spirit, if you want to call it, your helping spirit, your guiding spirit is what I meant.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and there's been kind of a mix of like really physical things. We butchered a steer together. We worked on that hide together. We cut down trees together, and real spiritual work in the sweat lodge, and also the sharing circle. And there's been kind of a rhythm of going back and forth with like working with our bodies and working with our spirits. But I think you're right. That even when we're working with our bodies, our spirit there's something happening with our spirit too.
Yeah, well, I wanted to say that too because it has not too much to do with it. I think there is kind of a connection. But a lot of us men and native men we are starting to get. I can be included in that too. We're starting to get overweight, and we're starting to eat unhealthy, and we're starting to get that thing called diabetes, which we never had in the past. But when we start getting physical, start moving around, we start sweating. Even me, I feel a little better, even though my belly's kind of popped up. Like I can't bend down to pick up stuff, but I can use my upper body.
Yeah.
And it feels good, man, because like I'm really sore and everything. I get cramps at night, but you know what? I feel good. I haven't done this in a long, long time, and I think that there's positive energy in there. Positive energy meaning that, well, you're kind of a nerd, right?
Yeah.
You know what potential energy is.
Okay. Yes.
And the other energy. When you release it like a spring.
Yeah.
I think a lot of us are like that. I think we're just compressed like a spring. In all aspects, spiritual, emotional, physical. But I think kind of pardon the pun, but kind of the springboard or the spring is to get physical. Is to not to sound physical, but to actually get out some of that energy. And then say just go forward, kind of thing. Everything else will follow. And I think that's what a lot of these boys, I shouldn't call them boys,
Men.
A lot of these men have, even at their ages, that they have that lack of being able to release some of that potential energy, make it into useful energy. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
So you said when we began this conversation, you're studying to be, when you're done here at the Sandy-Saulteaux Spiritual Center, you'll be Reverend Bruce Neal Kakakaway, be a minister.
Yes.
Would you consider this, what we've been doing here, would you consider this ministry?
Of course, in all ways. Always. I think the way things are changing nowadays, archaic, would you say that? What do you call that when things are really old?
Yeah, archaic. Sure.
Archaic. I think we got to stop doing the ministry in that sense. Unless you come to service on Sunday and we'll help you, we'll feed you, and we'll let you cut the lawn. And I think that's therapeutic in itself. But I think whoever thought of this had a really good general idea of what it means to be a part of not only of nature, but to be able to release some of that energy, to be a part of nature the way God intended us to be. You know, because we live in this concrete jungle. I mean, I want to say the real world. But when you come to a place like this, and I wish more people would come in. I wish more people would think that even the ministers now that are all the ordained ministers, you know, even the old ones or the new ones. I think we all got talents in the church, you know, singing, doing good sermons and stuff like that. But I think because I think it was Delaney. He said, "Bruce, do you know the Bible real good?" He was really smiling, and I really didn't know how to answer that question because I don't really know the Bible really good. But you know, I think nowadays to be a minister, you don't need to know the Bible real good. I'm thinking I'm thinking now that we're going in that direction where we don't need to sit here and teach and learn about the Bible. I mean, my idea of ministry is being able to have people work together like that. About 5 minutes ago, before we started this conversation, that truck was empty. That thing is full. That's because they all work together, and I'm kind of hoping that's how their lives will be. But you can't fill up that truck with wood by just not doing anything, you know. But you also need guidance, you know. You also need people pushing you, and that's that. In that sense, that's why I said that everywhere in your life, not only personally, but in the world, that you need a sunya now, you know. You know, and all your free people out there, you'll know what that is. So that's what my family used to call an Indian agent. But without that Indian agent, nobody did anything, kind of thing. Because they always fought. They always argued with each other who should do this, who should do that, or they didn't want to do it. But I could hear them in the background. They're all laughing. They're all having a good time. Man, that feels good, you know. And to be a minister, you don't have to go stand in there and walk around with your robe and your collar. And, you know, you just be part of the boys. Because they ask you a lot of questions. Bruce, what is dating? You know, did you ever date and stuff like that? They joke around with me, and then when I joke back with them, they also kind of say, "Boys, take it easy, learn to laugh." You know, yeah, I'm gonna be a minister, but you know, you gotta see that human part in being a minister too. You can't always just put a minister in a corner and say, you know, you can't swear, you can't cut wood. You know, you should always stand with your hand. You know, that gets so boring. But anyway, but I think there is a level, or there is a place where you have to do that. Where you have to stop joking around, be serious and stuff like that. So,
Yeah. I've really noticed that, like, it's been interesting to me, like, when we have the sharing circle, and now towards the end of the retreat, like, the men are organizing the sharing circle themselves. Then it's like that's the time for that deep talk where we're not kidding around so much, and we go pretty deep. But it's like we're human beings. We need to go back and forth between that and lighter things.
yeah, I think too that I think the boys are kind of let up a little bit too when they invited that woman into the sharing circle. Because sometimes it gets so, how would you say, stuffy that women can't go and sit in a circle of men and talk and listen to what men have to say because of like they're not comfortable. What's the word? That uneasiness, I guess, about women being amongst men and talking, you know, and stuff like that, and a woman's place and all that. I don't know, kind of. But anyway. So I didn't really look at the camera. I looked at Joanna because Joanna's our but she's been involved with us quite a bit, and I really appreciate a woman. I don't know if you want me to call you a woman or
Sure.
a girl, but anyway, that being involved, being involved with the boys and stuff like that, and the guys being respectful and all that. I think that's what it takes because my mom and my dad, they were always working together. They always did everything together. But I mean, she didn't go sit amongst her brother-in-laws and they all talk. She hasn't talked with her sisters and stuff like that. But yeah, it's I mean, this world is changing and it's changing fast. And man, if we don't keep up, we're gonna get left behind. There's gonna be a lot of things that are gonna be not done, and then why should we wait for the younger people to come and fix that all first? Not again. But it was kind of my theme this morning. All the old ways is kind of behind us now. We gotta try and think of and do things that are gonna benefit us and our future generations. Our grandchildren. Maybe a Muslim someday.
Awesome. You sound like a Muslim already.
I had to go through a lot to become where I am, and I kind of think that people look at us more look like at us as book people, being able to write a report, being able to stand up and talk. But I guess a lot of people don't see stuff that are going on with us. Being able to sit down with the boys at 1 or 2 in the morning and have a talk with them, that goes on. I sometimes wake up in the morning, go check. Yeah, sure enough, somebody's sitting up there. How you doing, man? I'm just sitting with them for a while, and well, good night, have a good night, take it easy, see you in the morning. And I think that really makes them feel a lot better, like cared for, and
Yeah. Sure.
But I'm not going to carry around a Bible and wear a collar and stuff and do it that way, because I think that, like I said before, that has changed quite a bit.
Miigwech.
Yeah.